Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and welcome to the Gems of War Raids, Week 12, Day 4. So, yesterday, yeah, there was a weird thing with YouTube. That wasn't just me, it was across the entirety of YouTube. That time, 100% chance it was YouTube's fault. But anyways, that's all situated now. The stream is up, we're all good to go. Let's go and, yeah, go do the event. It is, of course, the Deathknight right now. Ooh, we got a pet. I'll go do that real quick. I think we already have it maxed, but if we don't, let's go do that. And then we need to go do a bunch of Deathknights. And apparently we got to go do this first. But luckily, we're using Deathknight right now, so we actually get some EXP for a hero class for once while doing pets. Very rarely that we ever get to do that, but yeah, currently level 81 Deathknight. Not really too big a need to get it any higher. At level 70, it basically gains all of its benefits, and for what you normally use it for, you don't even need a single upgrade really on it. It's mainly only used for its final trait, the capability of death marking all enemies when it dies. And it's almost always used in first slot, or with an Elspeth kill or some kind of sacrifice troop in order to kill it immediately. But that's pretty much Deathknight in a nutshell. There's not much it gets used for. Even with the change that it now counts as an undead instead of a knight, that doesn't really change anything really. It does make it slightly better though, but very, very minimal. If I'm not mistaken, there's not a Golvania pet, nor is there a undead pet. Maybe once both of those come in, it might be a little bit better, because then you can triple your amount of magic. Because right now, if I'm not mistaken, for a pure undead team and a pure Golvania team, you're getting 2 magic extra. So if they were to add a pet for both of those, you would get 6 magic extra. And that's a lot of magic, given that you can use things like Crimson Bat and Draculus. But currently, neither of those 2 pets exist in the game. If they ever were, Golvania probably wouldn't even be that bad with Deathknight. But at the moment, because it doesn't exist, it's pretty much just average, if even that. It's an okay hero class. Very, very rarely used, though. And it's one of those you wouldn't really need to deal with much. Also, hello, everyone! Hello, William. Hello, Marcelo. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Zeddicus. Hello, Mehmet. Hello, hello, Captain. Hello, Gustavo. Hello, DeCrill. And hello, Dean. Yes, the stream is back. Good evening, DeCrill. And hello, everyone else. Let's see. If you get enough, you might level all 4 hordes to 150, 200, and then focus on one beyond 200, and then start going for Renown. Very nice. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be going for next, is the Renown on, or a pure faction on, what's it called? Why can't I remember what it is? On the Crypt. That's the main thing we're going to be focusing on next, and I'm probably going to go and upgrade its treasure finally. After yesterday's test, I think it's finally time to go and upgrade it. I want to do tomorrow's faction first, and then however much treasure we have left, I will be putting towards trying to upgrade the faction of Crypt. Also, from yesterday, I did put one of each of our delves onto each of the factions. So today, I'm actually going to go and run pure faction on every single faction, just to see how ridiculously hard we get destroyed. I just want to kind of do a little bit of a test run, because I still haven't tried pure faction in All-Seeing Eye, nor have I tried it in Hall of Guardian. So I figured we'd just give it a shot, see what happens, and go from there. It's probably going to fail, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I still don't know how far we're going tomorrow. I know at minimum we're doing 410, obviously, because that's required for the weapon. How much further beyond that, I am not certain. But that will be a good majority of tomorrow and the following day, is doing the delves of I forget what the new kingdom's called already, or the new faction, I mean. But the one that's coming out tomorrow, we'll be doing that for a good majority of those 2 streams. Hello, Jan. Hello, Bakchan. Welcome, everyone. Move that over, move that over. Move the, do we keep it? No, we take it. And then we just throw it right into Infernus. So many extra turns. I don't mind, though. We still have that one explosion thing, the same one that Titan has. This hero class has it as well at level 70. Has a few okay decent perks, and that's one of them. Okay, what do we do from here? I guess we just take a skull, they'll put it into kill range, Ubestead it, and then use our protector into anything. And that is almost enough damage. And now we just Infernus him. Oh, hello, Anthony. Welcome. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't even bother upgrading it. I believe I had another pet that got upgraded. I need to go double check that. We're starting to get close to maxing all of them as well. Maybe not all of them, but, you know, getting somewhat near. I think next year as well, when all of those seasonal pets come back around that are only ever available for one specific season, I think I am going to go and spend gems on them. Just because there's not going to be any realistic way other than gems to ever get them maxed. So that's things like the Talk Like a Pirate Day little pirate thing, or, you know, the little, what's it called, parrot. That's ones like the Dragon Kitty. It's ones like the Corgi for International Dog Week or Day or whatever it is. And stuff like that. Those pets, I need to go and, we need to obtain them somehow, so gems is about going to be the only way. It's not really needed to get them maxed, but for pure completionist purposes, I probably will go do that. Especially if we actually have a horde of gems by then. Our gem stack has been ever so slowly increasing. If that will persist is questionable, but at this current moment in time, it has been slowly increasing. So that's nice. Though that won't last too long because they keep adding more and more things that keep requiring gems. Though then again, the new game mode that's coming in next patch, even though it is going to be sucking up a lot of gems, one of the bigger rewards from the game mode is gems. Kind of like how it is for Guild Wars. Also, if you didn't see anything on that, we covered it on Tuesday's stream. If you want to go back, look back at it. But basically, they're adding a new tower game mode thing where you have to use pure color, but you can use any colored hero weapon. And you basically have to navigate through this tower, communicate with your guild which room is the proper room to move forward for every single floor, and just keep progressing until you hopefully make leaderboard. And they're adding some Doom-leveled weapons, which is a rarity above Mythic, as well as, what was the other thing? Oh, and some other, like, various Doom troops and stuff. Nothing too relevant for the meta, but the weapons will probably be pretty decent. They haven't finished rebalancing them yet, though. But they're basically going to be Dawnbringer level weapons, except they only use one color instead of 3. And no, they're not making everything a higher rarity. Only the weapon will specifically be that way. Or at least at the moment. Maybe that means they finally are planning another rarity. Who knows? I highly doubt they're doing that anytime soon, though. Though I know for almost 100% certainty they will add another rarity eventually, above Mythic. But they're probably not going to do that anytime soon. Well, actually, technically they're doing it next patch, but I don't know. They said that Doom is technically the rarity above Mythic, though. It's just nothing will actually be able to reach it. Like, you don't have to ascend anything towards it. It just is a thing that will exist. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I have a feeling like 6 months down we'll find out, oh, everything can be upgraded to Doom now. Or something like that. I don't know why they made them their own rarity. It's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll go for that one. And then just Ubestead it. That's a really easy double kill. And then we have one more battle. Grab our things. And then let's head to the event of actually... Oh, never mind. That was the last one. And grab that. 2 mana cores. Not bad. We need 7 more now. Okay, let's go and the main event for today. Go to finish out this class event. Let's see. How many people are at 41? Ooh. There are only 2 openings left. And yeah, we might have to buy another pack if we actually want the orb. Oh no, do we want it? It'd be some EXP. I don't know if I want more EXP towards this hero class. It's not really one I'll be ever using much. But anyways, we'll be running with this team again. You can go downgrade this with Wraiths and stuff like that. You can also just do Banshee into Mang, and that alone should be enough to win literally every battle if you're using Titan. But, yeah, we're just going with this, using Deathknight at the moment, just so we gain a little bit more EXP on it, and go from there. So we'll kill this Valraven. Don't really have anything for that. This kingdom is a little bit interesting in that it has a lot of true damage options, but as I mentioned earlier... Oh, never mind, I can't see the bonuses through the battle. I don't know why they don't let you see the bonuses anymore in battle. Used to be able to. But, yeah, this team, or most of the things from Golvania as well as Undead, tends to be true damage. Not like everything, but they do have a lot. So right here, I'm actually going to use Banshee here. Oh, that's not the one I meant to click on. Luckily, it still came through. But I meant to totally click on the other one, so we could have hit it directly, but I guess that works too. That is not at all what I meant to do, but it got the job done. So right now we're getting 2 extra magic. That could potentially be 4 more than that if they ever added pets. Oh, kill that. Oh, wait, why'd I kill that one? Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter. Because all we need now is mana for true damage, and we can go from there. So we'll go take ourselves a... Oh, we'll take that down, why not? Grab that. Get a other red over. Draculus and dead. Yeah, the tiers don't only give gems, but they also give gem keys for some of them. It's different rewards than what Raise and Evasion gives, if I'm not mistaken. They're completely different. What was I about to go do? Oh yeah, I was going to go check this thing's bonus. So as you see right here, we actually don't have a single pet for either of these. But if there was, we'd gain 6 magic. But yeah, there's no Golvania pet, there's no undead pet. That'd be really cool if they ever eventually added them. But at the moment, they do not. It'll be an Orb of Growth, don't do it. You never know. It could be finally the orb we actually want. Oh no, we'll see. If we make... It depends if we fall at 41 or not. If we fall at 41, I won't do it. But if it falls on 39, like it did that one time, or a few times actually, then we will. It really just depends which way it goes. So right here, I need to go hit something that has higher HP, so we'll do that. Just so we can go and get it killed with 2 AoEs. Oddly enough, we're actually using Draculus as a tank. Draculus is somewhat okay at tanking. It's not the best tank in the game, but it kind of does that role. Mainly because it gets to gain so much HP every cast it does. Assuming there's 4 enemies, we'd be gaining 80 life every time. And the only reason it's slightly higher now is because we have a pure team of Undead and Golvania. I believe for both you only need 3 in your team though, instead of 4, to be able to get that 1 extra magic. Hello, Questor! Welcome! Actually, I feel like they have adjusted the drop rate on orbs. I get wisdom a lot more now. I have been getting a lot of wisdom, I noticed too. Though I don't think they've changed the drop rate. I don't think anyone has got their data for it on a while, so who knows. Or checked the file specifically. But I hope they didn't. They do sometimes change the drop rates of things without ever announcing them. Ever so slightly, just to tweak them. It's happened many times in the past. Okay, what do we need here? I guess we'll just go for another Mountain Crusher. Go get the 2 AoEs that we need if we can. Not really, because we are 1 mana short. Guess we'll go take our Mountain Crusher, go get that rolling, get our Explosion. Nice, nice. We'll work with that. We'll go and, you know what? Let me actually move that down first. We'll take that, take a Skull. Leave the rest as is. Get 2 AoEs, so we'll do that one. Get ourselves another AoE to hit all those away. Go see if we have any blues here that we can then go chain into everything else. So we'll do that. Boom. And Draculus kill. Good evening, Coley. Welcome. Oh yeah, let's go claim our extra little bit of EXP. Level 82 Deathknight. There we go. Looks like we'll have like 85 Deathknight if we end up buying that pack then. Or somewhere around there by the time we finish out all these battles. And that's close enough to max. It'll be a while before we ever have to max. It's one of the reasons why I haven't been being as paranoid about leveling hero classes lately and just been spamming Titan, is we have a while before we're ever going to actually need to max troops. But after this faction event this weekend, I think we will start going back to leveling them again, just so they are done and out of the way. Mainly because we won't be needing it for factions anymore. Because after this weekend, we will no longer need Titan. Well, we'll still need Titan, or I'll still need Titan for stuff. It's just, we'll be done with the main thing that we needed it for, which would be factions at that point. Actually, I shouldn't say that. If we don't max the faction, I'll have to do it probably for another week or 2. But if we do, then we won't. But I'm almost leaning towards just doing 410 and going from there. I feel like is going to be my game plan for this weekend. Because that would be the least amount of cost with the highest amount of reward. Plus, a lot of people will be trying for leaderboard, which is going to make getting leaderboard with those gems near impossible. And it was kill it with true damage. Didn't even matter which one we used. Yeah, I believe those 2 drop rates are still the same. And the blue orb is 15%, and the purple one, I forget what the drop rate was, I think 20% or something. Let's see, how much percent would be left at that point? 75%, 15... yeah, that would be the case. So it would be 20% then. Yeah, purple, I believe, still 20, and blue should still be 15%. What do we need to move? That looks good. We'll stick to skull. Oh, yeah, I did give him purple. Oh, well. Actually, no, that helps us. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Okay, he gave us alignment. We'll go and throw that on the summoner, just in case. Do we get you to full mana, or do we cast? I guess we cast because you're blocked otherwise. And then we can just throw both these two abilities down. Take that down. Go and throw Draculus. Throw a Crimson Bat. The rest will kind of just leave as is. Get a good Mountain Crusher in there. And then we can just Draculus into killing that thing. You know what, I'm just going to take a skull. Which way do we take it? There's so many different ways. I'll do it that way. We'll still get a skull out of it, that's fine. And 2 hits will finish him. Ideally, this would have been aligned, but I guess we'll just go and clear out the board, Draculus, and then kill it with random skull. I don't even need to cast anything. Who would I use in first slot if I didn't have Draculus? Second Crimson Bat. And if you don't have a second Crimson Bat, you could just run Mang in first slot. And just run your whole entire team around Mang spam. Ideally with Titan, though you could do it with this hero class too. One benefit of this hero class, if you were to use it like that with Mang, you wouldn't start with half mana, but when it dies, inevitably, it'll deathmark all enemies. The only problem with that is you do lose 1 point every single time you lose and don't summon. And I don't think a Golvani actually has a summon, does it? So you wouldn't be able to replenish your the troop that died. So we did that. I was hoping we'd kind of get a Cascade to kill it off with, but oh well. Take the green, take the red. Gonna go and wait till we get full mana again and then just double cast them. And there we go. That's all we have to do. Throw this down. Boom. And throw another one. Oh, I forgot. We get to freeze an enemy every single time we get a kill. I absolutely love that trait. There's only a few good hero classes that have it, though. If you don't have Draculus or Crimson Bat, you run, you can run Wraith spam with like 2 Wraiths and a Banshee. Go Mang, Banshee, double Wraith or something like that. Would end up being okay. Especially if you're using it with Titan. It's not the best of things to be using, but it's ridiculously cheap. Okay, we'll go and... because Banshee's only rare and Wraiths are common, so you should have all of it. And if you don't have all of that, you just open like a few gold keys and probably get it. Or just buy a few of those packs, would probably give it to. Because they do drop undead troops. Also, it is possible to get... Draculus right now by buying packs for this. If you really, really wanted them. Same as Crimson Bat. But both of them are technically available through the sigil packs right now. So if you've been needing either of them, you could test your luck. I got a Crimson Bat earlier from when I was opening up some of the packs. I did not get a Draculus though, but we have gotten mythics from them before. Okay, we'll take a Brown, take our Mountain Crusher. If it'll let me click, there we go. And I should have got Crimson Bat to full mana. The way that this team is set up is a little bit weird in that we're actually blocking the Crimson Bat. You wish I wouldn't have said that. Well, it's definitely not worth doing it to try to get them, but there is a small chance that if you're already going for leaderboard and you want to like try getting them, I guess it could be worth it. But I don't know, leaderboard is actually a little bit high this week, so it's probably not worth contesting. Although it still looks like top 6 is still pretty easy to make, so anything beyond that might be a little bit too costly. And of course, the leaderboard itself might still be worth making. We're going to be going for it, probably. Oh, yeah, we can't even do perfect score anymore. So, we'll see if we need to buy another pack. I'm basically going to be judging it by what happens when... or what happens when we finish out all of these battles. If we have enough to get all tiers, I probably won't. But if we're short, I will. That's pretty much going to be the game plan then. Okay, let's go and take the red over. Grab that. Get a good Draculus going. See if we can get a Banshee in there. Very nice. I guess we'll do it on you, why not? It's not actually going to do anything because it's just physical damage, but still. We can pretend it did something. You know what? I should just be throwing that first slot every time. So that it actually does something. Because they're starting to gain too much armor to bother hitting it on literally anything other than that. Well, I guess in this particular instance, it does come into play slightly. Because now he's right there, and we just Banshee him into an explosion. And ideally, that explosion will be enough. Or Skull will do that. And down he goes. Oh, sure, taking those green first. Especially since we get that explosion for free with this hero class. Let's go for Mountain Crusher, get the board cleared. No, I needed that. What are you doing? Okay, let's take a red to a blue. Get a nice Draculus down. And we'll take a purple, why not? Grab that. Draculus. Actually, before I do, let's get Banshee up. So we get full Crimson Bats. Move that over just so he doesn't. And Crimson Bat into Draculus. Or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. It'll die out regardless of which way we do it. You got Draculus from one of the packs a few hours ago. Very lucky. Yeah, the chance is very slim to actually get it. Also, hello, Clarissa. The chance is about the same rate as a gem key, approximately. It's either like a glory key or a gem key, like per drop, the percent chance that you would actually get a legend or a mythic. It's relatively low, but it does happen. Okay, what do we move here? Do we want to go get full mana? No, I think we just throw to Draculus, get his HP up so we don't die. But speaking about not dying, we actually do not have immune to Devour in second slot, so we have to be careful with this guy right here. Yeah, we'll go get a Draculus on that. Good evening, Amanda. Welcome. I need a Brown. Where are you, Brown? We can't even drop that for a free turn. So we'll just take it then, manually. Oh, we got a Brown. No, you denied it immediately. Okay, we'll take a blue to a red. They'll do whatever. Ideally give us browns. Nope, no browns. There we go, now we got a brown. So we'll take that, get our Mountain Crusher. He's high enough durability that he's not really going to die to anything they do. Got a Banshee, that's nice. Is it aligned though? Yes it is. So we'll go do that. That's double cast and that's Wynced. Let's throw a number 1, throw a number 2, and he's dead. Yep. And dead. On to the next one. There we go, we'll take our blue over, throw all the reds there, take our other blue, yellow over, skull over, and just take these two for a cast, do almost all the true damage we need, and ideally we'll have Banshee alignment by the time we want to cast it. Nope. Okay, plan B. Clear the entire board. And we still don't have it, but I guess we'll just cast them again. It'll kill a little bit. Ah, we gotta double kill that thing. I hate that so much. We don't have any stun that we can use against it to deal with that. Let's clear most of the board, get our mana up, throw it down again. I guess we'll actually skull? No, just Mountain Crusher again. The mana is way more important than getting a little bit of damage on him, especially since it's mainly gonna hit on armor anyways. So we'll go and I got a Draculus now just because I don't want it summoning or anything. And we can just deal with this thing. Don't really have any way to actually deal with it at the moment, but we'll throw a blank Banshee for now. Never mind, that wasn't blank at all. That just completely killed it. I didn't even see that move right there, right in the middle, and it got him down. Very nice. Yeah, we only have 7 battles left. That means about, what, 11? So is 11 enough? Nope. It will be 1 battle short again if it gives us 11. And that's probably exactly what's going to happen. And if that is, then we'll buy another pack. I think it'll be worth it then. Oh well, if nothing else, it saves like an hour of farming Deathknight in the future. The only problem is it costs like 350 gems, and all we're really getting back is, well, I shouldn't really say that. Because we're getting way more back than just the orb thing, because we're also getting the 75 gems back. So that 350 is more like 275. And if we were already short on the orb, we're technically getting 2 orbs for that. So, I don't know, I guess it's okay. This leaderboard tends to be a little bit higher than most of the other ones as far as how many gems you need per orb. Mainly because you're getting something else in return. With that something else in this case being the extra, what's it called? The extra hero EXP, or whatever they call it, champion EXP. So we'll go and get our alignment right in the top left corner. Why did I not throw that first slot? Oh well. We'll go throw a Draculus. Get another Crimson Bat going. Double check the board, take our reds. Why not? Start getting him up. We'll go get it up with a Mountain Crusher. And that should max him out. So we'll go and throw that down. Actually, yeah, we throw it down. Should be able to get us full mana. Nope. Okay, well, we'll have to waste a turn to go get that, because that is very important to go get up. So move that over. Draculus comes a mat dead. Also, hello, Chad. Hello, Amanda. Welcome. And hello, Jamie. And if anyone else has any other questions or anything you want me to go over, just let me know. Make sure to do so. Otherwise, mainly just finishing up the Deathknight. And after Deathknight, we'll be moving on to some very strange delves. We're going to, for the first time ever, going to be doing all 3 of the current factions at on level 500 with pure faction. We're going to lose every single one. There's like a 100% chance we're going to lose every single one. But I just want to see how it goes, just to kind of gauge how many more stats we might need in order to actually complete it legitimately. Plus, I don't think I've shown the pure faction team for the other 2 either. I've talked about it, but I never actually bothered using it. Or at least not at this high of a level. Yeah, we'll throw Draculus down. Yagway, Infernus, Megavore, what order, and Banner? Oh, Gorgolfa, Yagway, Infernus, Megavore? Sounds like you already have them in correct order as far as Banner. Wait, are you missing a color? Green, red, brown, yellow, blue, purple. Okay, yeah, it does cover everything. So you probably just go double red then. Double red or double yellow? I don't think you need a +2, +1, -1. Yeah, +2 red or +2 yellow. +2 red would be quick and quick Yagway and help keep him going better. And +2 yellow will be quick explosions. You'll have it off your Gorgolfa, and then after your Gorgolfa dies, you'll have it for your Infernus. But either or would work best. Depends which way you want to play the battle. I guess actually technically double red would be better then, because you're going to have a red storm off of Infernus after your first kill. That's why'd I do that. If there was a skull on the board, I could have just won. Oh no, it got a kill! That was our first death. Should have been more careful. I'm pretty sure that won't be too big a deal, but that could have been leaderboard. At one point we just lost. No, it normally wouldn't make that big a deal, but you never know. Oh, could have taken that purple. Would have been a full Banshee as well. I'll grab all that. Oh, he's stunned. That's annoying. That doesn't really change his durability by much, but it does lower it ever so slightly. Now he takes more damage to skulls, and now he doesn't. Good. Really? That's moved, and it moved right back to where it already was. Well, we'll still give it to him. Not gonna hurt that much. Can you stop draining us? Alright, we'll take the brown, get our Mountain Crusher. That was more so for the brown than the skull that we got, but oh well. Still pokes him some. Take all the brown right there. Another Mountain Crusher. Really nice cast right there. That'll be full Crimson Bat as well. There's that down. Leave the rest as is. Take that. Banshee. Why don't you have full mana? Would have been a perfect Banshee right there. There's barely any blue-red next to each other, but all the ones that were exactly where they needed to be. And now we just Mountain Crusher to go get him back up. Hopefully have alignment after this gets cleared and go from there. Well, we have one we could take, and that cascades into another one. I guess that's worth it. It's a decent amount of mana. It is not enough for full Crimson Bat, though, and I do need him to win. Don't get a kill. Oh, she's trying. Let's take a red over, take another red, help you full mana, get it for free. Leave the rest as is, after we take like 1 billion extra turns. And, can we stop getting extra turns now? There we go. Get a Draculus, then Crimson Bat, then dead. Oh, he didn't actually have enough magic for it because a mirror lowered his magic. That's funny. Also, we need to find 2 more Vow Ravens in order to not need another pack. If we don't find 2 more, we'll need to buy a whole nother pack. And hopefully that will be enough for leaderboard. if we do end up doing that. And if not, then that's a big waste of gems. But at least it saves us time later on for having to farm this hero class when we finally max it. I don't even know what hero class I am going to be going towards trying to max next. Like, after we finally have the capability to go and just level whatever class we want, I'm not even fully certain which one we're even going to bother doing. Mainly because most of the classes we currently have not maxed are nearly useless. I think the next one I would go for... Don't get the kill, what are you doing? I think the next one I would go for is... Oh, he got a kill. Well, at least we get death marks on him, since he moved us. But I think the next one I'm going for is Rune Priest, because he gains immune to, like, nearly everything once he gets maxed. So, I think that would be our best bet. Really? He cleanses it. Yeah, more often than not, Death Mark does basically nothing. All it does is it shows a little icon on top of their thing for a few turns, and then it does nothing. That's pretty much how Death Mark goes most of the time. Unless it's used on you, then it has like a 100% chance to kill you your next turn. Oh, you got 2 kills. I'm not too worried about them, though. I say that now, yet when we go for the leaderboard, it's going to be like, nope, no leaderboard for you. Once we get to that point, because we're going to be a few points off. Okay, we'll go and, what do we need? Grab a yellow, I guess. Let him have a skull. Skull doesn't really do much. So I do need him getting at least 1 cast, so he doesn't have 0 durability. Skull we'll just ignore again. It'll clear up a lot of the board for us. Though it doesn't actually give us anything we need, but we'll move that over. See if we start getting another Banshee rolling. What does that put us at? Not much. We'll move that for now, because that gives us alignment on our following turn, unless he completely ruins it! That can happen. That can definitely happen. So we'll go and just take some browns for now. Get that rolling. Go get a good Mountain Crusher just to clear out the board. Get a Draculus so it doesn't die. Actually, it's far away from ever dying. But get Draculus down. Mountain Crusher. And... yeah, we'll do another Mountain Crusher. Okay, so with this, we'll go and take that over. I don't know why I specifically targeted that one, but I guess it doesn't really matter which one we hit there. Because at this point, we're just going to kill it with true damage, due to how high their armor is. Oh, you know who I should have aimed at? Though it wouldn't have made any difference. Should have aimed at him. But we'll go and Banshee that. Throw a skull or 2 at it. Get all the mana we need to double cast. Or never mind, we just kill it with skulls. There we go. Extra turn spam. Yeah, still need 2 more Valravens. There's 1 Valraven. Now, all we have to do is find 1 more Valraven, and we do not need gems. Or more gems, I should say. We won't make leaderboard, but we will make enough to get the 1 single orb. As well as the final reward. And hopefully that orb will be worth it. Though, knowing orbs, it's probably just going to be a green or an orange. After all this work, it's like, nope, nothing for you. My other account still needs a lot of orange, but this account, it is completely useless getting an orange orb. I forgot, I have to be careful. Oh no, never mind, he's blocked on yellow. For a second I thought he wasn't. It almost seems like an elf team at first, but then, because of the Valraven there, but then it's like, oh yeah, this is the dwarf team. I have no clue why the dwarf team has an elf Spellblade in first line. It's like such a weird thing to put there. Also, Spellblade isn't even that good. There were 2 troops that were added. That thing and that one that hits damage based on mana. That I feel like they both could have potentially been really good, but the way that they implemented them, they just seemed really underwhelming, even in early game. I just got to resummon. Oh, that resummon actually helps us, though, because he's blocking the Crimson Bat now. So that actually was useful to us. Thank you. There's not even that many yellow dwarves, yet he summons one of the few to go and block him out. That's nice. Still trying to find that brown that we need. Also, this thing just kills itself as well. It does do a lot of damage, but 59's not enough to kill anything, luckily. Okay, I'm just going to take this. Might go and Mountain Crusher immediately, because we're already going to have some of our mana. Yeah, we'll Mountain Crusher here. Oh, only 5 browns. Why is there so few? So at this point, it's better off just going all the way to full mana. So we'll do that. Everything else we'll leave as is. Move that over. And that should be fine. We just let him have the skull and everything. Get that down. He takes Skull. Crimson Bat. Dead. Hey, we got Celestial off of it as well. But yeah, there we go. We just need to find one Valraven in 5 battles. If we can't do that, there's something wrong. We would have to be super unlucky for that not to happen. Okay, we're frozen on everything, so I'm not even going to bother taking that. Actually, you know what I will do, though? I'll go explode the board. Now we can just double cast them. So everything on the board we can't really touch. I could have taken that red to a bunch of other Cascades, though. Speaking about Cascade, what on earth just happened there? We'll get another Crimson Bat. And now we just need to double cast again, and we'll be fine. We'll take that to a green. Get some free reds out of it. Mountain Crusher everything away. Slowly getting uncleansed. We have a drop for that, though we are frozen on it, so never mind. At least we get the 1 extra explosion, if nothing else. Hopefully Banshee has alignment here. The answer is kind of. Enough alignment that it's worth doing. We can get rid of his barrier by doing that. And then we could just Draculus into Crimson Bat. No point in taking that green because we were frozen and dead. There we go. And the final stretch. Just gotta find one Valraven. And there we go. Deathknight level 83 as well. And if we did have to buy the other pack, it would immediately get it to 85. But yeah, it looks like we'll be like halfway through 83 by the end of this. If we don't need the pack. And we'll do the rest at some later time. I think we still have like a half an hour before we can switch back to Titan. I won't need Titan until tomorrow morning though. Or tomorrow morning stream when we start doing the next faction. Take a blue over. Take a... Need another brown. I guess we'll grab that one. Why not? He gives us kind of a... No! Really? There was like 3 different ways of alignment during that Cascade, and then it got ruined by the end. Oh well. But we go and take that. Get a nice little hit. Let everything else kind of sit as is, and then just go into a Draculus into a Crimson Bat. Let him just have a little bit of a Skull. That's fine. Crimson Bat it. 1 HP! And we just Draculus it. Boom. Mountain Crusher. Actually, you know what? Let's just take that yellow over. Get all the purples that we need. And yeah, just Mountain Crusher into anything. So we'll take the greens down. Go get a nice little poke. Crimson Bat will easily kill it, though so will Skull. So there's no point because AoE is already enough. And down it goes. Come on, Valraven. I know you're in there. Come out wherever you are. Sure, I can do a team for you. It's your Explore team. Forest Troll, Rowan, Prismatic Orb, and Champion of Anu. Interesting. I've never seen Champion of Anu in Explore before. Normally it's only used for longer battles because it doesn't tend to get much value if it's in a battle for a short duration of time. Also, you would most likely want to use Titan with that if you were using it. I assume you are. But if you were, you'd be getting half mana start for the Forest Troll. You just immediately get him up, cast his ability, cast Rowan, and that's pretty much match already. Maybe replacing out Champion of Anu for some kind of other support might be slightly better. Though I guess for every turn that does go by, it does end up increasing your Rowan's damage by a decent amount. She increases by 3 damage per turn then, since you're gaining 1 armor for 2 extra damage and 1 magic for 1 extra damage. Oh, that could have devoured. That could have devoured. Oh, no, it couldn't have. There wasn't enough brown. Never mind. We'll go get the last of our mana right there. And all we have to do now is double cast. Only problem is Crimson Bat does not have mana, so we'll just kill that out so we don't deal with it. And now we just need to get Draculus to full mana once. And the easiest way to do that is to try to find a brown, but there's no brown to be seen. There we go. Grab that brown. Get the Mountain Crusher down. Get a good Draculus in there. Yellow we don't even need because it just gets killed out by that. Come on, Valraven. We only got 2 battles left. Come out. Oh no, we only got 1 battle left. Don't make us have to buy a pack. No. No. Oh well, we will if we have to. The only way we'll have to is if it doesn't give us a Valraven next battle. Whoa, 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 whoa. Or if we lose this battle, that will cause it to happen too. Actually, no, it wouldn't. We'd still have enough if there's a Valraven next battle. Even if we lost this battle, it would still be enough. Well, let's hope so, because we're about to lose this battle. I might need to go bring Mang out. I didn't want to have to. I thought we could have taken it out with this, but nope, apparently, possibly not. It's not over yet, though, so it is pretty close. Solo Crimson back, go. It is going to be brought to that. There's no way around that. It's going to happen. Wow, that does a lot of damage. What do we need here? Do I even bother sculling? Yes, because it keeps her alive for a turn, so we can hopefully get Banshee alignment. Oh good, we actually got a Death Mark kill. Though it was like probably one of the least consequential things to actually kill. Oh, well then. That's not good. Well, we got 1 battle to go find the thing. Let's hope it's this one. Okay, do we have to go switch back to Mang, I guess? You know what? I'm actually going to leave it as is. I think it's still going to be fine. We just need to get Draclus down quicker. Oops, and now we're lagging because we're going into troop menu. But yeah, we'll keep it as is. I don't think we need to switch. Please be Valraven. Ooh, no Valraven. That's not good. Well, looks like we're buying 1 more pack. Though we have 1 loss, which is definitely not good as well, because that makes it even harder to make leaderboard. But if we want that final reward, we do need to go with 1 more. I guess we'll do it. Less time we'll have to spend on Deathknight later at some future point. So we'll go get a good Dracula's down. Make sure he doesn't overtake skulls. That's another issue too. I keep giving him like every skull on the board, but now he has enough damage that that's not really possible. Sometimes we can get around that because we're using Titan and we can just keep taking Browns to make sure we don't die, but can't quite do that when we don't have that set. And I keep playing as if we do. Okay, we'll go and what do we need to take here? I need Brown. So move that for now. That will give us Brown the following turn. Apparently for free as well. There we go. And then we can just Mountain Crusher because we don't have Banshee alignment. So he needs to go get mana before he dies. So we'll do that. Get the full cast down. Hopefully get a Banshee somewhere in there. Move that for now. Let's clear out the board actually. Just way too much Brown on it. So he'll one-shot us. Draclus, don't die. We need you. You're our last hope. Okay, we'll go get a nice little hit on first slot so we can kill it out with a skull if we find one. Banshee would be great right now if we actually had mana. Draclus down. And now all we have to do is deal with the Summoner. And this guy just needs to reach full mana and we'll be fine. Get on the Mountain Crusher, that should be full. And he can't really kill us now. Even if it takes 3 skulls, it won't be enough. Even 4 wouldn't be enough due to the mitigation. And yeah, we didn't get a Valraven, so unfortunately, plan B. Go for the next tier. Oh, never mind. Next tier is only 250. Okay, that's not too bad then. I thought it was 350. Nothing useful, but we do gain level 85 now, and we get 5 more things. What's that amount of score then? That'd be 43. Oh, we can still make leaderboard if we don't lose. If we do every battle and don't lose, we have a ever so slight chance of making leaderboard. We already lost once. Apparently these other ones lost several times, but yeah, let's go get us another shot. Let's go take this easier battle first, then we'll go try that other one again. We'll probably try it with the same team. And if we somehow fail again, I guess I'll finally switch into like Mang or something. At that point, I'll probably even switch into Titan, because by that time we should be able to. I think we have like 20 minutes until we can. Okay. So it shouldn't take us that long. No way is it going to take us that long. You only use the Rowan armor per turn and Prismatic Orb to increase her. But normally you would get a quick enough kill on Explore that you wouldn't need to buff, is the main thing I was really mentioning. Because more often with Explore, you're aiming for a 1 or 2 shot kill. And that's it. Just very quick 1, 2 shot, and then dead. What do we have for a drop? We'll take the skull. Get a green to blues. Get another green, because that gives us brown as well, and it gets some full mana. We'll do a bunch of random things, but as long as this doesn't die, that's the main thing that matters. He's the main thing keeping our team alive. Bunch of mana, bunch of fake extra turns because we're frozen. Brown is pointless because we're frozen. And, oh, that's a lot of reds. I will go for that. We'll do it on his first slot in case we can somehow do 1 damage, and we did. Wait, what on earth did 1 damage to him? We did 1 HP damage somehow off an extra turn. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even realize that synergy. That's really funny. We do have steal 2 life every extra turn we do. I completely forgot about that because we have that set on hero. So that's what ended up killing it. Interesting. Completely forgot about that. Okay, let's not lose this a second time. Gotta be very wary of how much ridiculous damage he does. Oh good, a Valraven on top of Summoner. That makes this a lot easier. Valraven, you're late. What were you doing? We needed you ages ago. Well, at least that means we probably make leaderboard. As long as we don't lose another battle, we should make leaderboard with what we bought. Alright, I'll throw this onto nothing, because it's not worth it. He'll give us a bunch of reds, which just gives us alignment that we can use against him. He's going to gain Enrage, which means we definitely need to not give him a skull. Though if he does it beforehand, I guess that's fine. So you know what, I'm actually going to give him every skull that's currently available. Because delaying him is perfectly fine. I'm actually going to go for Mountain Crusher first, though, and hopefully cascade something. Nice, nice. Can we kill him with a skull? That'd be so perfect. Does he have mitigation? Yes, he does. So he's not going to die to that. He would die to Banshee into something, though, but there's no Banshee extra turn currently on the board. But you know what? I'm going to do it and just hope something really weird happens. Nope. Okay. Oh, good. He did that instead. So we can now just kill him with this. And no Enrage for him. So he has no real way of killing us this time. There we go. We'll have to be careful in that battle once we go by it again. But, yeah, I think we could take it pretty consistently. I think the first time around I was just really underestimating his Enraged Skull. Because that can almost one-shot us with how much damage that is. Since it hits through our armor and everything, especially when we haven't gotten HP buff yet. Okay, now we can just Banshee him into a extra turn red. Actually, there's no... Oh yeah, there we go, perfect. Right over there, the extra turn red ended up killing it. Okay, we got 5 more battles. We can actually go through 1 whole more wave if we don't lose any. Please be blue. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. It was orange. Well, at least we got the leaderboard orb for tomorrow, hopefully. But yeah, we can make it to 45 if we don't lose. So it'll be somewhere around 80-ish, somewhere around there. And I think that's high enough that we won't lose. But we need to go win all of these 1 more time in order to be able to do that. And before we do go do that, though, let's go switch over to Delves. And before we do, let's go give it a redeem code as well. So with Delves, we're going to be doing each one of the pure factions once, just to see how horrible it goes. But I just want to gauge it because we haven't done any of them yet. But anyways, let me go get a redeem code out. 1 moment. Also, if you didn't see it from yesterday, the redeem code from last night's stream might actually still be active. Since the only people that would have used it were the people that watched after the fact who found it in the stream. Though it wouldn't be that hard to find it, though. We'll go mark that. Copy, copy. Save. Put that right over there. Put that there, put that there. That is not where I meant to put that. Does it work? The answer is... yes, it does. Nice, okay. We could do that again. Boom, boom. Use it for the other account. And now let's go copy paste it into chat by putting this right here. Paste it. Copy the whole entire thread. Or URL, whatever it's called. And there you guys go. There is the redeem code. Use it on gemsofwar.com underneath the game code section. Oh, why am I going back? And let's go over to... which one should we do first? So we have all 3 of these. Hall of Guardians, Crypt, and All-Seeing Eye. So Crypt we've already seen a billion times. So let's try Hall of Guardians Pure Faction. So this shouldn't cost us a battle. I believe I already had one set from earlier. I wish you could see if he did or not. Let's see. Why did we get mail for that? Oh, that was just a redeem code. Use that. Invite code can be found underneath the settings menu. Redeem code is over in chat. and the gives the same reward as always: 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. There you guys go. But anyways, yeah, let's go try pure faction with this. I have them all delayed from yesterday, so let's go ditch this team, which worked pretty good, and go put a completely horrible team in its place. So what we're gonna need is Silent Sentinel, followed by double gargoyle, actually triple gargoyle, and there we go. That's our team. That is literally our team. That's it. Silent Sentinel, triple gargoyle, boom. Will it work? No, it's gonna fail. But we're giving it a shot, and banner's just brown red. Oh, unless there's a minus banner that works nicely. Never mind. Perfect. +2 red, +1 brown, -1 purple. And that's what we run. Silent Sentinel, triple gargoyle. And that's it. And then we get destroyed because they have like 5 times our stats. But let's just see how far we can get. That's the main thing I'm testing here. So, right off the bat here, we are going to want to hit both the 2 gargoyles, because gargoyle is the strongest thing in the pure faction. Oh yeah, don't we get a bonus too? It doesn't even show pet bonus. I hate that it doesn't show that on the card anymore. Can't even check it in the battle. Okay, that thing has a ridiculously high attack. As far as skulls are concerned, we kind of just have to let them take most skulls, unless they have like an absurdly high attack ready, in which case I don't know what we do then. Like that guy, but I don't know. Just keep hitting him slowly. As you can see, this is going to be near impossible to ever get done. At least not without higher stats. It'd be relatively easy if we had like really, really high stats for it. I don't know what the lowest is that anyone did for this faction yet. If even anyone has even done it for this faction. I don't think this faction has been completed on pure faction. And if it has, it's been done by very, very few people. Okay, we'll go throw this down. That'll be in the second gargoyle. Oh yeah, I forgot. We get an enchant on all allies whenever we whenever there's a silence on the enemy team. We definitely need to make sure we utilize that. That's going to be one of the ways that we survive. The other way, or have mana, I should say. The way that we survive is constantly casting this, because it keeps gaining more and more durability and has 50% score reduction and 25% spell reduction. But yeah, it looks like we might actually get the first battle done. I don't think we'll be able to get done the second or third, but there's a possibility we can get first battle completed without ever losing a troop. Because 2 of his troops do basically nothing. The only thing that is a threat are his 2 gargoyles. Speaking of that, let's throw another gargoyle, I guess. Just keep spamming gargoyles at him. The Battle of Gargoyles. Okay, so we need to go get another Silent Sentinel before it dies. He still has silence, and he just re-silenced himself, so that's nice. I have to take the skull just so he doesn't. Gain our durability right back. I'll try taking this in a way that we can get an extra turn somewhere. Nope, didn't land it, but it's worth a shot. Okay, he killed our Silent Sentinel. That means we automatically lose. You know what? Maybe we run double Silent Sentinel, double Gargoyle. Then again, that greatly reduces our damage if we did. Oh, he still gets a skull. Also, it's not even enough to kill him. Gotta go waste that just to kill him. What else do we need? I guess we'll take a skull. Actually, I do need to start taking every skull now just so he doesn't kill us. The only way he can actually damage us is skulls. Now that the gargoyles are destroyed. Only problem is these 2 explosions could randomly give him a skull at any point. Oh, like that. Yep, pretty much. Yep, pretty much. That's how I assumed this would go. And we'll get the first battle done, and that's like it. So the same dilemma that the other faction basically has. First battle, completable. Second and third battle, not so much. It's gonna have the same dilemma. And yeah, that's match. I don't even know if I can kill that last one. We're gonna try though. See what happens. Also, wow, his attack value. 506 attack. He gets one skull, he's gonna hit through stone skin like it's nothing. Okay, what else? What else? I guess we can try for a brown cascade or a red there. Didn't get either of the two. Move that over, try getting the red, and yeah, we die in one shot. That's to be expected. And wow, yeah, can't even get past first room. That seems about right. That seems about right. Okay, round 2. That's what we use for that one. Let's go into the All-Seeing Eye. So for this one, we already have the battle set, so it doesn't actually use one. So this is a little bit of an interesting one because we can actually take a different path if we really wanted to. If the middle path was too annoying, though this middle path seems okay. So this team needs to be retired, and we need to get Pure Faction in here. And for, oddly enough, I believe Pure Faction best team for this is actually just using the normal Pure Faction. Like, literally mirroring the enemy is the best way to get around this. Alternatively, we can go with a second ellcarjen. The only reason, or the second ellcarjen leech, I mean, the only reason we'd want to go with a normal ellcarjen is mainly because we'd want to convert before he converts, is the biggest issue with that. So we're going to have our own. Obviously, we don't need double brown. We need to go with a minus brown. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, we just run Pure Faction. We literally just mirror him, is the way to do All-Seeing Eye. There isn't really any way, much better way to go about it, because we need to have an ellcarjen to deny his ellcarjen. We need a ellcarjen leech so that we can gain attack, so that we have a way to hit him. We need the Watcher because we're definitely going to need a summoner, plus it has an okay life gain. And X-Rater, we need to counter his X-Rater with, plus we need it for skull spam. And there's all the bonuses. We're actually getting quite a bit of bonuses. We're getting it for monster, we're getting it for the faction thing, we're getting it for all 3 of those. Look at that. Every single possible pet it has a pet for. So that's a little bit nicer, unlike some of the other ones. Yeah, we end up getting a pretty substantial amount of extra stats. The only problem is his team gets the same kind of bonuses. But anyways, let's keep going. See what happens with it. Okay, so we got that annoying block in the middle. Though it's just as annoying for him as it is for us. So we'll take the green, take the brown that we don't need. Now we can use our brown to go and convert into some mana. But before we do, I think I'm going to steal some of his. Let's see. We'll take a skull. That is the biggest issue of any of these battles, is how much damage his ellcarjen does, and I can't really stop him. I can deny his mana, but I can't stop his extremely high amount of damage. Okay, so far so good. Wow, so far really good. We can get this every single time. We can just tear through the entire delve. You know what? We might need to go consider giving this delve a little bit more of a chance. I feel like with a small amount of upgrade, we could end up getting this down. Okay, so now, even though it looks like we died, we actually technically didn't die. We just keep summoning. This is the only Pure Faction team currently that has a summoner, which is very, very convenient. It makes running Pure Faction so much easier. Because if you die, you still have replacements as you go along. So basically, you'll always have a full team, or in theory, you will always have a full team whenever you go to the final battle. Doesn't mean that's actually going to happen, but it's possible, a lot more possible than any other faction, to actually keep all 4 of your troops for the final battle. Oh, why did I not cast him? He was obviously going to die there. He had a 100% chance to die. It was going to happen, regardless. So move that over. That gives us our skull spam thing. Gotta be careful, because he actually can hit us with a skull. It won't kill our summoner, but it's going to bring us in a really weird state where we won't have enough to do anything, but we'll go take that. He will get a skull. We're going to have to take a skull ourselves as well. Ideally in a way that doesn't really interrupt much. There's a problem here. He's going to get a skull on our other ellcarjen, our summon. It's not going to kill, though, but it's going to come close. So we'll go get our summon. I wish we would have gotten a leech there, but at least we have one of those. And now we kind of just played a waiting game. Take a skull at him, wait till he gets full mana, then kill it. Apparently that's immediately. Ooh, problem. I wanted to use a ellcarjen to kill it. I don't want to have to do this because he gets skulls, but I kind of have to. So, what else do we need? I guess we just take a normal skull at this point. Oh, how much damage do you have? Ooh, never mind. I need to go get another HP gain. So, you know what? We're just going to take that blue. That will die, but we get another summon immediately. Double check our cascades. Doesn't look like much. Stop doing that one! Give me a normal troop. Let's see. Move that over. By normal troop, I mean the leech, not the clarion. There should be an even amount chance that it summons either of them, and we keep getting the one that's more useless. Luckily, this has enough HP now that it won't die in one shot. Assuming there's no... you know what? Never mind. I have to do this just to make sure there's no things on the board. And now he's going to double kill us. No, he won't. Never mind. He's just going to kill first slot. That's fine. Do we have alignment on this? Oh, yeah, that's another annoying thing, too. We actually do deny the yellow. No wonder why we're not getting enough mana for him. So we have to basically get him up by taking blues. So move that over for now. Take like a green to a blue cascade. Okay, we got skull alignment. I don't know if I want it, though. Well, now we're stuck having to take a skull. There's no choice. We'll do that. Gotta take another skull now. And these Ellcarjens are so annoying. We're actually gonna lose to it right now. There's no way around it unless we can kill it with the... There we go. Okay, never mind. Well, that fixed that problem. At least temporarily. I do have to say, this is probably the funnest pure faction there is. Just because you actually have, like, a chance. And you still have, like, a momentum going back and forth. I don't know, maybe we'll go upgrade this faction first. Ooh, we got a problem. I can't save it this time. It somehow has the extra turn. Nope, it's dead. We lost. Yeah, we obviously need higher stats. That's to go without saying. All four of the factions, or all three of the factions. Well, the fourth one as well. But every single faction we're going to need to do some kind of upgrade. Probably to at least 200 in order to have any chance at actually clearing them. But we'll go for that skull spam right there. If nothing else, we might get one battle done. There we go. We did one battle. We got to the second room. And that's it. That's about as far as it's going. I'm never going to bother. All we have is the legends. There we go. But that was fun still. And last but not least, let's go do Crypt real quick. Actually, probably multiple times. I don't know. I'm still contemplating on if we go to All-Seeing Eye or if we go to Crypt for the one that we try leveling. We'll try figuring that out tomorrow. But, let's, I guess, go back to Crypt and try running Pure Faction. With Lady Miranas. All of the Lady Mirana. I wish there was a way to upgrade the treasure hoard without needing to spend so much gold. The only way to do that is to have a lot of mythic treasure and legendary treasure. Okay, he just went for a double cast. That's kind of weird. Instead of taking all the skulls he had as options, he just does that. That we can't do a single thing about, but we'll move that over for now. Grab a red. Actually, there is one thing we can try doing about it. Come on, pure luck. Oh, wow, we actually got it. Please keep 100% kill rate. Or at least something somewhat close to that. Okay, what do we need here? I guess we'll take that skull for now. Grab ourselves a blue. Build a skull us, and that's perfectly fine. We'll get our 2 explosions there, and then we just do it. Take a brown. And I guess we try for that instant kill. Oh, I could have taken that first. Oh, should have. And we still get it at least. I keep forgetting. He converts green to purple. Right? That's what you do, right? Yeah, green to purple. Which, in this particular instance, is actually going to be helpful. So I think we just pass our turn, if we could do so safely. So we do that. I was hoping he would cast. Apparently not. I'm waiting till he casts so that he gives us a higher chance to kill. Because now our percent chance is a little bit higher due to all the purples. So now when we do this, it should kill him. Or not. So even with the higher chance, we had a 40% chance with that previous cast, and it still missed. Although I guess the chance of it missing is technically still higher than the chance of it hitting. Even with as many purples as you can almost possibly have on the board, it's still a higher chance that it'll miss than hit, which is a bit annoying. So I'm not even going to bother trying to instant kill this one anymore. It's already reduced enough that we might as well just kill it with skulls. Gotta take our mana whenever we can. I kind of just want to hit his last slot so he doesn't stun us. And now we just have to deal with these two again. So the only way he can possibly kill us is with 2 skulls. There is no other way that he can do damage to us. Because that other guy, even though he can't technically do damage, he can stun us. Which in a way counts as damage because it gets rid of our 65% reduction. Well, looks like we might actually be able to make it to the second room. For, I think, the 3rd or 4th time now. Obviously, we hit the second one, or the 3rd one. There we go, perfect. And all we have to do now is hit a skull. And yeah, as long as we don't get hit by 2 skulls, looks like we're making it forward. It's been a while since we actually were able to get 4 of them onto the second battle. And that's it. There we go. Success! Now, to do it again, 2 more times over without losing. Round 2. This is actually a pretty tame battle. All we have to do is kill Dark Monolith as quickly as possible, then kill Ancient Golem as quickly as possible. The real big issue with Ancient Golem, though, is he has a 100% chance of one-shotting us every cast he does. Though the slight benefit is he only uses purple, but the slight downside to that is, since we're trying to keep all the purples on the board, he's going to keep taking purples and denying our instant kill chance. So overall, it seems like it's not going to go over too well. But I'll move that over. Dark Monolith first cast actually does nothing. Only if it's damaged does it matter. And only if its HP is damaged, so we're not getting that far. The only way we're really killing is instant kill. Speaking of instant kill, go! Nice, 1 down. Oh wow, we might be able to reach it. Oh no, never mind, he has too much mana. Ooh, I should have went for the other one first. Whatever it touches instantly dies. 100% chance. Yep. Okay. We'll take that right over. If we can make it to final battle with 3, we have a very, very, very slight but possible chance to actually kill it. The only way we can do that, though, is if we kill... if we end up getting that kill on last slot right now. If we don't get that kill, we instantly lose. Oh, it might happen. We might finally make it to the final battle. Wow. It's not over yet, though. He can easily win off of just skulls. But the only thing he can damage us with now from here forth is skull. Are we live? Yes, this is live. We're gonna move that over. We're probably not gonna do it. We'll reach the final battle, but we'll die in seconds once we reach the final battle. If nothing else, I just need to scout out to see how much damage he even does on the final battle. Okay, we'll take a blue, I guess? Sure. Take a blue, grab a red, take a green over, take a skull. Oh good, that brown is actually blocking him from being able to summon more. And I guess he's the next one we kill, is the summoner. Let me actually take a red here just so we have 2 casts. Take that skull just so he doesn't hit us. Actually, it's only 20 damage. Why am I trying to kill him? I should be trying to keep that thing alive so that we have no other threat. So you know what? I'm actually not going to do that. We're going to try killing this one next. You know what? This is probably the easiest battle we can ever get from this delve, now that I think about it. Because all you have to do is kill out the last slot, and then you just move right into the Dark Monolith. So kill last slot first so he doesn't get that free kill, and then take out first slot on it. And this would probably be the easiest one, because then after Dark Monolith dies, well, for one, you killed both the 2 damage sources, but then he summons a weak thing in first slot that will never actually kill you. Or it shouldn't. 20 attack or even lower. You can just reduce it down to 0 attack with this many Lady Maranas. So it's never actually going to really do damage, ever. Possible to completely negate it down to, like, nearly 0. Anyways, let's keep moving stuff. Well, it might still be easy. It's going to take us forever to finally get the kills. I need to deliberately not take skulls. I still need to reduce his attack a little bit more, but there's no point in taking skulls. As I say that, I accidentally take a skull. It's not what I meant to do by that, but oh well. I was mainly doing it for the mana, but then it just happened to cascade a skull. There, he has 2 of those gates. It's going to be annoying to have to kill them out after the fact, but at least they're really weak, if nothing else. So let me go kill this thing. Wish it would get it already. The amount of attempts of hits we're gonna need just to even like poke it is gonna be ridiculous. But we have to. We'll do that just because it's on barrier, it's fine. You gotta make sure we keep keeping all... Oops, I didn't mean to give that to him. But we need to make sure we keep keeping purples on the board if we can. Though there's so many on the board that I almost can't take anything other than it right now. Yep, I have to take one. And he denies my mana immediately, of course. And that's one of the only slightly bad things about having 4 Lady Miranas too whenever we do run it. We don't have that purple convert to make our percent chance even higher. Doesn't make that big a difference, which is why I don't even bother running it. But it would help a little bit. It's just having the other Dark Monolith I found so far to be more efficient. So we'll go and please kill already. Okay, maybe I'll start targeting the other guy. So we'll let him have 1 damage here. So 1 gigantic damage. Right now it's basically just a waiting game. Like, we know we won this battle, it's just a matter of actually winning the battle. Like, there's no way he actually wins. It's just the amount of time it takes to play it out is annoying. But if we eventually want to get Purifaction done, it has to be done. There we go, finally. Okay. So, biggest threat neutralized. Now we just need to go take out this thing. And then we win the battle. He keeps hitting us with zeros. And all he has is just a bunch of durability that won't really do much. Obviously, we need to kill this gate next. There we go, perfect. And now we automatically won. We'll kill out the slightly higher attack gate, leave the 0 gate alive. And, yeah, we finally get to reach the final battle for the first time. And I'll need to make sure I screenshot the guy's attack just so we remember. The data's out there, I just wanted to see it for myself. Take a blue. Get a hit on that. No instant kill. Please have the most luck you've ever had and get 4 instant kills in a row on final battle. The most important one is to kill the true damage guy first. He's going to be the biggest issue. Because he can one-shot per cast, kind of like what the Golem could. I don't know why I didn't kill the Golem first. Went for the Dark Monolith first. Definitely should have went for the Golem. Because Dark Monolith, assuming we haven't hit the HP, which is very unlikely to do, it cannot actually kill us in 1 cast. It would in 2, but it wouldn't in 1. I'll move that over. Actually, we might even be able to survive 2 of its hits eventually. And there we go! We did it! Final battle. 3 Lady Miranas against what on earth this is going to be. I don't even want to see how high these stats are. But yeah, there we go. We finally reached it. Took long enough. Let's screenshot that. Because it'll probably be a while before we get here with normal base stats. And we're going to die like near instantly off of Spectral Knight. Yeah, 128 true damage. Wow, that is a lot of true damage. It's almost not even worth getting more stats then. We would need a lot of upgrades. That's almost like, what, 200 something? Well, actually, we'd have a little bit more HP if we were to get our Lady Mirana maxed. But still, that is high. Wait, is there any kind of time when it would have more stats? No, they're both Undead Knights as well. So there's no time when you would even have 10% on Lady Mirana where he wouldn't have 10%. So you can't even cheese it that way. So, yeah, this basically comes down to pure luck. It comes down to instant killing Spectral Knight into instant killing Lady Mirana into hoping they don't get enough skulls to win the rest is pretty much what this is. So we'll try double skull here. Oh, he still gets a skull. Oh well. We'll take the brown, take a yellow, take a red, take a green, take everything. Oh yeah, let me screenshot it while in the battle too. Why not? And we'll screenshot your damage so I remember. Is there any other relevant stat? Yeah, I guess it's her 133 attack. Or damage off the ability. That's not enough to one-shot though. At least not initially. Okay, he already has his instant kill dagger up. Also, 1 skull will actually even kill us too on first slot. I have to take this skull. Oh no, we're already dead. Never mind. We lost. But that didn't take long. Now first slot dies. Come on, at least give us 1 free kill. Even if we don't win the whole thing. Okay, we'll go take a red over. Can we get it? Skull, do we bother for it? Wait, I have to, don't I? No, I don't have to. But we're only going to have 1 Lady Mirana after the fact. We'll take that skull. And I'm actually not going to hit you. because there's a chance you hit our second slot and then don't instant kill. So we'll go for this. Please instant kill. Ah, nope, we lost. Oh, well, we're still in there. Barely. Ever so barely. We'll take that skull. Obviously, skulls do like nothing against it, but we don't really have a choice because it hits so high with skulls. And it has the instant kill dagger again. And that's match. We lose here. Not a single thing is going to get us even remotely close. Especially if it does that. And we're dead. Anything it does kills us. Well, we made it. We made it. Didn't get that far. But we made it. Okay, let me go check that real quick. So we need to outpace 128, which means we need 129. So let me check what would get us to 129 HP. So let me go ahead back in here. I don't know what the stats would be at Mythic, but let's just take it with what we currently have. 89. So 129 is what we would need. So we'd need 40 more HP. So the easiest way to go check how many more stats we need is slightly less than this. Is just to keep clicking until we have 76 HP there. And that's about how many stats we would need to kill this. Approximately. So in order to get this faction completed, we would need... Unless we get it to Mythic, which hopefully we will soon. Yeah, we would need about 200, because by the time it's Mythic, that'd be enough. But without it being Mythic, we would need to have level 208 of this horde in order to have a pretty good chance of being able to kill this. So I guess that's our next goal, because that will give us the chance of outliving the middle battle whenever it does that true damage thing, and it will give us enough to outlive the final battle's one-shot dagger thing, so that it takes at least 2 hits for it to kill. So at that point would be the easiest way to win. But I also need to go make sure I get enough copies of her just so we can go run multiple. And at this point, there's really not even any point in trying to run it again. We know for sure we're going to lose, especially when it's this bad of a layout. Actually, you know what? We're going to keep running away until... What? You can't run away? Okay, there's an easy way to run away, though. You go into the battle, you fight, and then you immediately retreat. And I think we completely do this. Keep retreating until we find the gate in the middle. That's not the gate, so we retreat. And then we just leave that battle there forever. And I think we do that for every single faction, because that seems like it would be the easiest way. That gate battle is relatively weak. At least for this one in particular, it's going to be the absolute easiest way to go about it. It gives us the highest chance that we can keep all the troops we want for the final battle. And we do it again. But yeah, we'll eventually find it, even if we have to waste a bunch of dev battles. And just keep it there, and then we'll go get this faction up so we can go complete it. So that seems like the game plan then. Wait, how do I leave the delve again? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. You have to start a battle. Why don't they just let you run away immediately? I guess to make sure people don't accidentally do that. But, okay, gotta enter the battle, retreat, and then leave the delve, and yeah. Well, let's keep repicking until we finally find that gate again. That would give us the highest amount of chance. I know, rip gold. It's gonna cost a lot of gold. I don't even want to know how much gold that's gonna cost. They really need to add a way to be able to ascend these. Like, not ascend them into higher rarity, but ascend them into the next treasure. Like using multiple gold rings to get a chalice, using multiple chalices to get a crown, using multiple crowns to get a lamp, and using multiple lamps to get a sacred treasure. Even if they cost a lot of souls for it, it would at least save us on a lot of gold. Yeah, elephants are really cheap. The problem is getting a lot of them is ridiculously hard. Yeah, elephants and lamps are both really, really cheap to do. Yeah, both of them are really rare. But yeah, all these treasures will be going towards our... Well, all these lower treasures, these 3, will be going towards upgrading next faction to max. And, yeah, we'll be saving all of our genie lamps and all of our sacred treasure for this one, just so it doesn't cost us as much. Because, like, getting it to level 122, we can do literally right now for only 103,000 gold. That is not that bad. The problem is when we have to start using other treasures as well, because it's going to take a lot longer and be a lot more expensive. I don't even know if we bother using crowns or not. We're saving it for these. It'd start getting pretty expensive pretty quick, and it doesn't really level it too far. So I don't even think we bother with crowns. I think we go simply into only genie lamps and sacred treasure. Anything else is just going to be way too expensive. And then for all new factions, we only use gold rings, chalices, and king crowns. And coin purses we literally never use because they are such a ridiculous ripoff of money that you would never bother doing anything with them other than ascending them just for fun. and then just accumulating them because they have no purpose whatsoever. Actually, I think you would get more value out of a coin purse for disenchanting it for 5 souls than you would putting it into any faction ever. That is how bad they pretty much are. But anyways, we still have one other thing we need to go do before we end out the stream, and that is finishing out this class event. So let's go do that. Gotta go do it anyways. I gotta run through each one of these battles one more time and hopefully not lose. Hey, let me know how many you get with 18k shards, and wow, that's a lot of shards. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever gonna try camping a single faction. I'd rather just keep throwing attempts at various factions to get them to pure faction. But then again, I guess like, camping one of them would allow you to do that as well. It's just we're automatically going to have all the ingots we need, so I didn't feel like we needed to rush them. I'd rather have those extra stats, because we've been using that extra +1 HP for a while now. We'll be using that extra +1 armor starting tomorrow, because we'll get that pretty much immediately tomorrow. And other stuff like that. I gotta be careful, I forgot. He's actually using Corvash here, so he can drain us. And if he drains my mana generator, it's pretty much over. Wait, why hasn't that been a threat on any other battle yet? I didn't even realize that. Every single battle so far, he hasn't been able to get it off. You know what? I'm actually going to throw a Banshee at him because that gives him a skull too. And now we can just kill him with an AoE. Assuming we can actually get it. Oh good, he went for the wrong one. Perfect. So all we have to do now is just throw Crimson Mat down. Okay. Let's go and take a brown over. Grab ourselves a green to red. Take another red. Get a bit Draculus going. Rest we'll kind of just leave as is. Skull, I'm probably just going to leave there as well. So we'll take that. Go for like a nice brown. No, actually we don't even need that. Take the brown over. Get a Mountain Crusher. He'll hit us with a skull, that's fine. Get a Mountain Crusher rolling for a bunch of manas. Skull him because that kills. And Draculus for the other two. 1 down, 4 to go. Or maybe another 2 if we end up getting a Valraven. That'd actually be nice. That would really secure us leaderboard if we had 47. I won't be doing all those, though. Let's see. Actually, really, we only need to do 3 more. Because that guarantees us leaderboard for now. And then if I need to do more later while I'm up, I'll just do it. Yeah, let's try getting 2 more down. Yep, Valraven. Oh yeah, we're definitely not doing all of them now. That's extra 2, assuming we actually get the kill. Problem, though, he's in first slot. I guess we have to take a yellow. I don't want him grabbing it. It's too risky that he gets full mana. What to move, what to move? Red to blue. I'll start getting Draculus again. I should have taken that yellow extra turn. That could have stopped him from getting some of his mana. We're going to manually take this yellow. I can't deny both of them, but at least we can stop one. He is almost full. I can't actually fully stop him, though. Get a Draculus at him. Banshee will go right on it if we can get something good off of it. Skull, I guess we just manually take and then Mountain Crusher him. Hopefully that doesn't give him anything. That should give us... no, it won't. Never mind. That won't even give us Draculus. Let alone the other one. Okay, still, so far so good. Not full mana yet. That's fine. Just keep hitting us. We'll throw a skull at you. You throw a skull at us. And we'll go from there. Never mind. That's enough to kill. Perfect. I didn't see the Doom Skull. Hey, we should be fine now. And we gained enough HP that he shouldn't die as well. And that should be enough battles to secure us leaderboard then. If only we had another Banshee from the Banshee. The double Banshee right there would have actually been perfect. But oh well. She can sometimes get full mana back. It's very rare though. Because she doesn't actually accumulate her own mana. You'd have to randomly cascade it all. But when she's not blocked like this, it can occasionally happen. We'll throw a Crimson Bat. It'll die, but it's fine. Got enough Valravens now and Sigils that it won't matter. There we go. Okay, now we really only need 1 more. Ooh, I need to go do that pet. We're still on Deathknight too, so we would gain a lot of HP towards our Deathknight as well. Alright, let's do one last battle. This should be for leaderboard, unless we're already on it. Oh, never mind. We're on leaderboard, except very low. The chance that we get to keep it with that is unlikely. Oh wow, they actually missed a lot of battles then. We died several times, but I don't know, I thought we died a lot. We actually apparently didn't even die too often. compared to some of the other people at the same area. Interesting. But let's give it one more battle. And that can also help gauge us how many we did, because now we'll be able to see a lot of people in this category. And hopefully we don't die to this. I was just talking about that, and now we're probably going to die to this battle. Karma. Well, we'll go to that, get a brown explosion down, go from there. There's pretty much all the mana we need. Get a little bit of skull poke on it. Go and throw down Draculus for a bunch of HP. Get everything exploded. It's only 6, but still pretty nice located 6. And it cascades very well. I guess we'll recast just because there's twice the amount of brown now. At 12. Banshee still has nothing, though I still want to take mana. So we'll do that. Try for a skull, didn't get it. He'll create a bunch of reds for us, which will actually just help us, so thanks for that. It should give us Banshee alignment as well. Or not, never mind. Well, he's going to gain Enrage. I can't stop that. That creates reds, right? No, green to brown. Oh, he has alignment. I can't stop that, though. Let me move that first. Yeah, there's no way I can stop green to brown alignment. Oh, wait, yes, I can. I can take this skull right here. And now he shouldn't have it. So, is there a guarantee no alignment right now? There is not. Or there is, I mean. So, we'll let him do his thing, because now he'll miss. And now we just Banshee on him into a double true damage cast. So we just use all his browns against him with Mountain Pressure. Then we cast Draculus. Then we cast Crimson Bat. And that's match. Never mind, I forgot. You get to summon. I hate that thing so much. Okay, we'll go explode the board. Basically, I have to kill the battle twice. Not exactly, but kind of. Okay, we'll get the true damage on it. Or, that's not true damage. Throw the thing at it, go throw a, I guess we'll red surge into something, so we'll do that. See if we can get a poke somehow, doesn't look like it. We'll throw a true damage, skull, death. There we go, and that's all the leaderboard we need. And that places us at a 92. And if we need to go higher, we will later, because we have plenty of sigils now to do so. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, I guess we did do a little bit better than I thought. We're actually the top of not 43 as well. So we didn't lose too many, I guess. We did lose several, but I guess it's just one of those weeks where you do lose several due to the kind of teams that you have. Also, I don't believe Golvania has a summoner either, which might be contributing to that too. Because most people won't bother using a summoning weapon because it's just not worth it. But yeah, that should secure us leaderboard then. And I believe that's everything other than dungeons and pets. So let's go do those two real quick. And that'll be that. Haha, should we go use it with Deathknight? You know what? I think I will. Why not? We're using Deathknight. Might as well use Deathknight for what Deathknight is used for. So we go kill this out immediately. That completely misses. I hate when it does that. This is why you use fire bombs instead of Princess Elspeth as well, if you're ever wondering. Because there's that slight chance she just completely misses and gives you no value. Whereas the worst fire bomb ever will still at least give you some value. And now we have like no death marks on him either, which is another problem. Oh, because his whole team is immune, that's another problem. Alright, we'll just have to go and almost just kill him normally with Crimson Bat then at this point. We'll have to double Crimson Bat cast him. Feels like we're playing, what's it called? We're playing the faction event all over again. Not faction. The class event all over again. Alright, we'll do this on reds because there's more red on the board currently. And then we kill it out. Don't you dare get that. No. Okay, good. I thought that would have been enough damage for a second. He tried. He sure tried. Didn't quite get it, though. How much gold will that take? I didn't answer that earlier, but a lot. I don't know. It really depends on the type of treasure we use. It could be anywhere from, like, a few million to, like, several billion. Obviously, it won't be several billion, though, because of how we're going to be going about it, but still, it can be ridiculously expensive. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I need to do this. How did you get full mana already? Well, we'll do that. Go use this onto blue. And it should be enough to just wipe out the entire enemy team. No, it is not. Plan B is take that, sacrifice that to blue, and now that should be enough magic to just wipe everything. Oh, we got a Deathmark kill too. We didn't need it though, because that would have killed everything regardless. And one final time. But yeah, at one point this was the strongest team in the game. It's way too inconsistent these days to ever bother using it. One of the reasons why this was the strongest team was because of how gem spawning worked at one point in the game, where it just happened to have been a lot better than what it is now. So things like this would like bunch together and stuff, but they fixed that quite a bit since then, and it's not as strong. Nowhere's near. Also, Deathmark got nerfed too, which was another main contributor to it. So we'll do this on red since there's one more red than blues. Got a lot of skulls in there. How much true damage do we have? 51. That's enough to wipe. And down it goes. Oh wait, did we just double cast Crimson Bat? I didn't even realize. Normally you would just go for single cast with that team, but I guess double cast works too. And that is that. There we go. There we go. And what was the other thing we needed to go do? We need to go do the pet real quick. This is one of the newer ones, so I have like 0 copies of it, but let's keep getting more copies. We'll just use the standard team, get some Deathknight EXP, maybe even get it to level 86, and that'll be that. And tomorrow we'll get our 75 gems back, as well as a orb for the class event that we just did today. And of course tomorrow we'll be back at tomorrow morning, as well as Saturday morning. We'll be around at 10 a.m. to about 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, around that time. And the main thing we're going to be doing is grinding out the new faction. We're getting a new faction tomorrow from Atlantis. It's going to have a bunch of like submerged troops and other various stuff like that. So that's going to be one of our main goals of tomorrow, is just messing around with all that and seeing how far we can get. We're going to be going deeper into the delve the entire time when we do it tomorrow. I'm probably also going to use all 3 of my delve battles for today to try to get higher faction renown during the event itself. The best way to gain faction renown while you're spamming a new faction is to actually use your daily delves for it, instead of using your sigil-related ones. Because with your sigil ones, every single battle you do counts for points. So if you could just do it on your faction instead, you don't end up penalizing your points at all. So, yeah, generally you want to always do it with your 3 free ones that you have, rather than your the sigil-related ones. It's just cheaper that way. You basically get 3 free sigils that way. Yeah, none of the new troops are anything too over the top, but I'm more interested more so in like the layout of the next faction. Also to see if it adds any kind of unique rooms or anything like that. Because we know next patch we're actually getting a lot of new rooms. Like several. Like maybe even like a dozen new rooms for factions. Okay, why is this battle going so badly? I'll take the skull. Well, it's not going badly in the sense that we're losing, but badly in the sense that it's taking forever. Because that was only battle number 3. I think the biggest problem is the fact we're using Deathknight right now. Which starts with like 0 mana. And the banner I have set right now is geared towards having Hero up and spamming Divine Protector. Aw, really? The yellow explosion just ruined our yellow extra turn. I hate when it does that. Luckily, there was still one sitting there. Okay, and now we just go and I guess Ubistet into Infernus. I should have taken that red first, because that's not enough damage to kill, but Divine Protector will be. And the burn will be as well. You were using Dawnbringer in the raids earlier, you don't have one. What team should you use instead? You can use Mang in first slot and just run it like you normally would with a Mang team. The solution is always switch to Mang if you have nothing else to use. Use Mang into Titan. That's pretty much a strategy for literally every game mode in the entire game. Because it can kill pretty much every game mode in the entire game. Sometimes better than others, but it can get the job done. Raids is one of those game modes where it's kind of shaky on if it does or does not work, mainly because you can't barrier spam the raid boss, whereas other game modes you can. I'll go move that over. Guess we do this just to try to set up the following move, but then again, never mind, he already does it for us. Kill that out, and he just dies off a burn, worst comes to worst, and we'll skull him. I wouldn't really use Annoyed. Well, I guess Annoyed one would be fine, because it creates reds. Never mind, yeah, that would be fine. You wouldn't want to use it as your tank, though. I do have Corrupt Sorceress to be able to summon it as a tank if we need, but having it as your starting tank isn't too strong. It's a good replacement tank, but not one that you should start with. Okay, we'll go get another hit down, just kill that out so we don't have to deal with it. Get an Infernus into Ubistet, That will double kill Ubstats. And then we just need a Divine Protector into everything else. But yeah, let's go to that. Boom, dead. And then just Ubstat into double kill. And then just 2 more. So we'll take our purple down, get all that mess. Grab ourselves a, I guess we'll grab a yellow. Take a red over. Get an Infernus. Yeah, we'll take a skull. Purple. Take some greens. Get ourselves another skull because that brings us to Ubistat range. Kill it with Ubistats. And repeat the cycle again. And now we just need to get Ubistat to full mana, and that should be double kill. So we'll do this. How did that not give us the 1 mana we needed? Really? You got rid of all my browns as well. What are you doing? Okay, fine. We'll go and convert everything. Never mind, we can't even do that effectively. Nothing's good to take. We'll smooth that over. Take the brown. Ubistat dead as long as he doesn't summon. Good. And here we go! We completed everything! Other than daily tasks. Oh wait, never mind. We had 1 more battle. It's not over yet. Gotta go get the final pet. Yeah, we'll take the red, take brown, get our yellows, get our reds, get our blues, get the Infernus, get a lot more damage down, throw that last slot. Ubistat I'm not even going to bother with, we'll just take a red yellow, throw an Infernus at him, that brings him into kill range, take a free skull, Ubistat it, and do the cycle again. Throw it all on first slot, so it brings him to kill range. Then we just Infernus to try getting full Ubistat. Full Ubistat's nowhere near though. Okay, that helps a little bit. Move that over. Okay, there we go. And that's Smash. And Ubistat just kills. Unless he would have died, but luckily he didn't. And there we go. And hopefully we get like 8 copies of this. Go. Or at least 2. Only 1. Hate that so much when it only does 1. Oh yeah, let me go double check the pets. I think we have one that I need to go upgrade. We do by upgradable. Upgradable. Yes, we do. We actually have 2 that we need to go upgrade. Oh, we get an orb. Another orb. We can go and upgrade this one, which I got. This was the one I was thinking of. The one that I got last night at some point. Or whenever it was. I don't even remember at this point. But at some point between yesterday's stream and now, we got that. And there we go. Level 20. Now gain the max attack bonus. And Tiny Dancer, I forgot to go upgrade. We got this from the faction to give us a little bit more bonus. And yeah, let's go level it. A pure white pet food. Doesn't even have a single purple one. And there we go. Sweet. And now we got ourselves 5 gems and an orb. So we'll see what the gem is, or the orb is. Please be blue or purple. Another orange. Stop giving so much orange. And the other one's just 5 gems. And that's everything then. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for coming down. We'll be back same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. We'll also be around at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow and on Saturday, so Friday and Saturday. And that is, if you're wondering, whatever your time zone is, that is about 12 hours and 20 minutes from now, at this exact moment in time, is when that will be. But yeah, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when we'll be around. We'll be doing the new faction that's coming out in like 6 hours or whatever it is, 5 hours and 18 minutes. That's also how long you have to complete out the Deathknight if you haven't already. And yeah, should have a lot of fun with the new faction tomorrow. And we'll be going over that on stream, probably covering a video on it on Saturday or Sunday, and going from there. But, oops, I didn't mean to click that. But, yeah, should be a lot of fun. This is the second new faction to ever come in, and we'll have 4 factions now. Will be really cool once we have 6, because then we can just completely delay a entire day's faction worth pretty easily at that point. But, yeah, new faction. It's going to mainly be Merlantis stuff and Submerge-related troops. I believe some of them have a few attack buff things. It's a really weird faction, actually. I'd have to say out of every pure faction so far, it's probably the strangest one as far as like how weird it is in that it's not really that useful. But, I don't know, I hope they make some really, really useful factions in the future. The most useful one I'd probably say is All-Seeing Eye. Though the most useful troop would probably have to be Gargoyle or Silent Sentinel from Hall of Guardians. But as far as best pure faction team, it's definitely All-Seeing Eye. It's actually the only pure faction that runs with the actual pure faction team, as in one of each troop. Most of the other ones don't. Like Crypt obviously runs with 4 Lady Miranas. Hall of Guardians, you just spam the 2 good troops, and so on and so forth. And I feel like the next faction is going to be like that too. I don't believe you're going to actually use 4. I think you would just use a mix of the 2 best true damages and just go from there. But anyways, guys, best of luck with everything. Hope you all have a good event, and I'll see y'all later. Good night, everyone.